So, thank you for coming back again, and let's practice in this afternoon period. Maybe you're feeling a little tired. You know, people start to reach for coffee sometimes in the afternoon, and I want you to decide that you want to practice Qigong for your afternoon reset. This is a short 10-minute practice, and I want you to just take 10 minutes for yourself today. Okay, so to begin with, I want us to be standing. Of course, if you need to sit, you're welcome to sit. And in this short few moments here in our practice, the very first thing that I want us to do is I want us to maybe close our eyes. I want us to ask the question to ourselves, where am I? Where am I? So in a standing position, just a soft bend of the knees, little slight tuck of the tailbone. Now, I am going to invite you again to close your eyes, but only do that if it's comfortable. Okay, so just for a few moments, I want you to go internally and just ask that question, where am I? Just allow yourself to feel that earth underneath your feet. Go internally. Feel what's happening inside. Where are you? Where are you right now? Only you can answer that. You are inside of your body. You're inside that physical body. Very nice. Coming home to the body to understand where we are. All right, if you had your eyes closed, gently opening those eyes. Okay, so remember this is 10 minutes for yourself, your afternoon reset. We're going to do 3 simple activation movements, and the first one is going to be some hip circles. Good. Now, if you are sitting in a chair, it's a little tricky to do hip circles sitting in the chair, but you can do some upper body movement. Now, your hands, you could let them drop at the side. You don't have to have your hands on your hips. Good. We're opening up the low back, opening up the hips. That's it. We're waking up the low back. Remember, we need that afternoon reset. Okay, go the other way. Good. Bending the knees. In our activation, that's when we have the exhale out from the mouth. Nice. 3, 2, and coming to a stop. Good. All right. The second activation is a forward fold down to the earth. We're going to come back up. And then the second part of the movement is a very gentle back bend. Now that might sound a little scary, but remember, I'm going to walk you through it, and we're going to be gentle with our bodies. We're only going to do what feels good, okay? So in the standing position, we are going to start with the hands on the back, the low back. We're going to go down toward the earth, a forward fold. Take your time. Do what feels good for you. You don't have to go all the way down. Now, slowly and gently bending your knees and slowly and gently rolling back up. Okay, so here comes the back bend. Bend your hips. Push your hips forward, good, toward me, and then coming back up to standing. Okay, so now we're going to go down toward the earth. That's it. And then slowly and gently coming back up. So press your hips toward me, looking up if that feels comfortable. That's really the best thing to do there, is to try to look up. Now going down, exhale out from the mouth. Coming back up slowly, pushing the hips toward me. Inhale. When we exhale and we go forward, we're letting go. As we go down, letting go of whatever it is that we need to let go of. When we are here and inhaling, we're receiving. And now we're exhaling, letting go. coming back up slowly and gently. Good. Inhale through the nose. That was the receiving breath. Now this is the exhale, the letting go breath. Slowly and gently coming back up. All right, we'll stop there. I should have gave you an earlier warning. Sorry about that. And hands come down, shake it out. All right, so the very last activation here to clear out that stuff from that happened earlier in your day is a practice called shaking and bouncing. Now remember, this is an ancient practice. People have been shaking and bouncing in the eastern part of the world for a very long time because this is what was happening in China way back. This is preventative medicine. You're like, what? This is medicine? Yes. Medicine in movement. Good. To get rid of stress and tension and tightness. Good. So I do want you to exhale out from the mouth. Ah. Now, if you are sitting, just do the best that you can with the shaking and bouncing, okay? Maybe you shake the arms. Maybe you lift a leg and shake a leg. Oh, I think I've heard that phrase somewhere before, shake a leg. All right. In standing, I do want you to keep your feet glued to the earth. Good. Shake it out. Open up that mouth, open up that jaw, release. Shake it off. Whatever it is that maybe caused you some frustration earlier in the day, you know, if you felt yourself getting irritable towards something, you were becoming impatient, all those things, let it go. Shake it off. Good. All right, I'm going to count it down. Keep that shaking and bouncing going. 3, 2, and slowing it down. Nice. Okay, we are going to transition to a chair. So if you have a chair nearby, go ahead and grab that. You can turn the video off just for a moment, pause it, and go get your chair and then bring it right back. So I am going to grab my chair and I'm going to bring it right here. Okay. So why am I transitioning to a chair? Well, this is our afternoon reset. Remember, this is us taking 10 minutes for ourselves. It's okay. It's okay to sit and be still for just a few moments, 2 or 3 moments. Now I am going to ask you to bring your hands in to your body. You can put one palm on top of the other. And I'm going to ask you again, or I'm going to invite you again to close your eyes. Again, do what feels comfortable for you, okay? We are in this stillness moment. And I do want to ask you or invite you to think about the breath again. And I want it to happen from the nose this time. As we are sitting in this stillness practice, just allow yourself to breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. And I want you to, again, take a few moments to just go internally. And now the question that we had asked ourselves earlier, where am I? I want you to be able to say, yes, I am right here, right now, in the present moment. Feeling the earth underneath your feet. Feeling that life force energy circulating all throughout your body. Just taking a few moments to reset, to regroup through breath and body. Stillness, relaxation, peacefulness. Knowing that you are exactly where you're supposed to be right at this moment. Very nice. And now slowly and gently opening your eyes, we're going to bring the hands out onto the lap, onto the legs. So this was our 10-minute afternoon Qigong reset for calming our nervous system. Yes, our nervous system can get all worked up, and it's very simple practice just to do something for yourself for a short amount of time and just come back to here, to your heart, to your body. Okay, so the next practice will be the ABCs of Qigong. And so I will see you in the next practice.